Now, y'all already know I received an email. Now, this was an older email, but I'm doing my best to like get through them all. You guys have been flooding me. Um, but I got an email from a lady. Okay. Now, I don't know if she was on our team or not, but she sent me this. Okay. And I guess this is the divestment type of strategy, if you will. Now, again, when she sent me in this to my email, she didn't give any context to it. In the subject line, she said divestment exposed or some stuff like that. But this is all that she sent. So it reads divesting. Find a white man who has money and likes black women. Trick him into getting me pregnant, then put him on child support like we did Rob Kardashian. Now, I would like us to flip some things around just for a moment, okay? A lot of the females, black females, not women. If you are a black woman, a black queen, a black guy, I'm not talking about you, sis. Okay, but I got, I got to be real, right? I got to call out the females, right? Okay, so just chill. A lot of these black females, they love to get into this whole argument of, we're not worried about men dating outside of the race. We're not worried about men going and finding women from different cultures. We're not worried about men, and again, in particularly black men. We're not worried about them going overseas because at the end of the day, right? This is the argument. At the end of the day, everybody gets the same black man. I cannot tell you guys how many times I've seen that come across in my comment section or in my inbox, in my email, with females again talking about how, well, we don't really care about these black men because they still make those other races of women baby mamas, and they still don't take care of their children, and they still don't marry them, and they still so right, they get the same black man. They get the cheating, they get the disrespect, they get the 50-50, or the son. So we're not really worried about it, right? But let me flip it. Hold, baby. Let your little big sis flip it for a minute. Has this ever been flipped? I don't think. I don't believe that this same argument has been flipped. Amen. Y'all are coming up with whole motherfucking divestment strategies of finding you a white man who has money that quote unquote likes black women, and trapping him and putting him on child support like you quote unquote did Rob Kardashian. Is that not the other groups of men getting the same black female? Whoopsie. Correct your little big sister if I'm wrong. This is why I titled this dope discussion, Black Men Are Not Missing Out. And the reason why I titled this dope discussion, Black Men Are Not Missing Out, is because y'all are essentially, right? Y'all females. Dare I say Black females? Again, if this doesn't apply to you, sis, let it fly from you, sis. But we got to address the big bulk of Black females that be on bullshit. Y'all give us 200 likes. Yeah, I know it's too real for them. They try to suppress this. Help us out. They're not worried and they're not missing out because they get the same Black female in bullshit. You can't dangle in my face about how you're going over here and you're getting a new man and you're going to replace me when he's going to get the same hood rat shit that you're trying to feed me and give to me. I don't care. It's not like in return, the other man that you are divesting to, whatever the case is going to get the submissive wife. He's going to get the respectful woman. He's going to get the nurturing feminine woman. No, y'all are on the same type of low vibrational hood rat bullshit. Black men are like, look, if that's the plot, it's essentially go and apply the same nonsense that y'all been applying on us to other group of men. Oh, I don't feel bad. I'm relieved. Thank you for leaving me out of it. Thank you for saying, you know what? Instead of putting child support on the Black man after trying to trap him with a baby, right? I'm going to go over and do that to Brad. Okay. I don't believe we truly understand that we are not making it very appetizing, if you will, for any man to want to deal with us. We go out here and we create gigantic platforms, essentially trying to spread the message. Thank you, Mr. Dacus. And thank you, Denny. I'll read that in a second. And try to spread the message of finessing, thinking that men from all over the world, different backgrounds, different races, whatever, don't see this shit, and they do. Then you wonder why, as a quote unquote collective, Black women are viewed like a lot of you Black females. There's so many great Black women out there that would make great wives, great mothers, great companions, great supporters, great lovers, great mothers, the whole nine. But because we have so many of you Black females overshadowing them, coming up with bullshit like this, you make the entire group look like hood rat hoes. Let's just call it what it is. Who in their right fucking mind would come up with such a hood rat tactic and spread it amongst each other like it's the Holy Grail? Like nobody else can see this. This is why, as a collective Black women, maybe, just maybe, we have the most difficult time finding men to take us seriously in any group. And may I add this? Could this be one of the very reasons why us, Black women, as a collective, we have such a difficult time being able to even divest and find white men, Asian men, Hispanic men, whatever? Look at the low vibrational, hood rats bullshit that y'all try to implement in order to get ahead. Y'all make us all look pathetic. Even the Black women, because it's a difference, baby. Even the Black women who do qualify, that do deserve, y'all make them look like, oh, I can't trust that bitch because look at her. Look at where she comes from, the collective that she comes from. They're all about trying to trap somebody and finesse somebody. And is this what y'all over there doing? No wonder you can't even divest either. This is not appealing. This is not appealing, baby. Y'all really have it in your minds that y'all are making Black men jealous. Let's just call it what it is. See, we talked about this in the previous dope discussion. It's a lot of projecting going on to where it's like, well, because we're trying to do this in an attempt to infuriate Black men or get under their skin, that must be what the Black men are trying to do to us. And I keep telling y'all, no. These Black men are genuinely seeking peace. They're not trying to compete with you. They're not trying to nanny boo-boo you to death. No, they're like, look, I'm just trying to live my life the best way I see fit. I'm not trying to go overseas or explore different women or different options because I want to rub it in your face and make you jealous or make you mad. That is your intention. Mine is solely to have my peace. But what you, females, are failing to realize in your failed attempt to rub it in the Black man's face or make him feel any type of way is, first things first, not only does he not give a fuck, but second of all, the things that you're doing in an attempt to do those things, it's like a relief to him. Let's put it like this. You're trying to make me jealous and come running back to you. Thank you, Wendell. I'll read it all in a second. You're trying to make me jealous and come back to you by saying, look what I'm doing to this next man. I'm trapping him with a baby because he got some money and I'm putting him on child support. They're like, oh, whew, thanks for saving me that type of headache and heartache. So glad you're doing it to him and not me. There's nothing appealing about that. It'll be one thing if you guys are like, look what I'm doing for him. I'm submissive to him and I'm catering to him and I'm loving towards him and I'm patient and I listen to him. Then maybe, just maybe, it will be like, oh, damn, that's fucked up. I feel like I'm missing out because I ain't get that. But y'all are giving them the same Black female bullshit to where Black men are really like, oh, okay, cool. And y'all wonder why. And I hate that I gotta be the Black woman to say shit, to really call this shit out, because y'all have no idea how much it bothers me as a Black woman. Because the last thing that I want you ladies to have it in your mind is that I don't like y'all, or I hate y'all, or you know what I mean, or I don't care about y'all, or nothing like that. And I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of y'all can get on my fucking nerves, you know. But at the end of the day, the reason why I do what I do is because I care and I want you to do better. And I want better for you. But let me go ahead and say this. And y'all give us 310 likes. This is why, Lord have mercy. I do not want to say this. I don't. This is why other groups of women are seemingly, if not literally, a lot, I don't want to say better, but they're a lot more successful when it comes to relationships and marriages and anything of that sort than us. And that's because a lot of what we are taught as women, especially within the Black community, we're taught that womanhood is finesse culture, right? Now, hear me out. Within the Black community, we're taught a lot of the times that in order to be successful in a relationship, you have to have one up over your partner, over your husband, over your boyfriend, over your significant other, over your lover, over whatever. Like, you're supposed to be on the up. You're supposed to have the leverage. You're supposed to have the upper hand. We're taught that that is how you're supposed to conduct yourself within a relationship, which is again what makes us not that ideal for a relationship by any group of men, right? We really do get fucked up based upon how we're taught, what we're taught. Oh, make sure that, you get this out of him, and make sure that he don't never get that out of you, and make sure that you got your own this. Like, we're taught how to be snakes. That's womanhood within the Black community. May the best snake win. And what that does is it creates this environment to where nobody wants to marry us. Nobody wants to be in committed long-term relationships. Thank you, Just Bad Music. Nobody wants to have children by us. The only thing that a lot of men really want to do with us is fuck. And the reason why that is because a part of that finesse, a big chunk, a major part of the whole finesse game that we're taught as Black women in order to be a woman, a big chunk of that finesse is sex. So I know how to do that very well, right? I'll use my body to finesse you. I'll use sex to finesse you so I can get access, I can gain access. This is again why you'll have shit like this being sent in. Find a white man who has money and that likes black women and trick him into getting me pregnant. Well, in order to get pregnant, you have to fuck me, okay? I have to entice you. I have to reel you in by way of the physical. This is once again why a lot of the men out there, when it comes to black women, they only want to have sex because that's all we know. That's all that we're taught. We never mature and evolve outside of that. We never get to a point in our lives to where it's like, I'm better than that. I'm more than that. I can just be a good woman. And then I'll get a man to take care of me. But we don't operate that way. Everything is a finesse. Everything is a plot. We can hit 400, y'all. Y'all like the video. Help us out. I know. Y'all know how they do us. Like the video. Help us out. Everything is this. Which is why when it comes to other groups of women, it's like, well, they have a upper hand. They have the advantage over us because of the way that they're taught. The way that they are brought up in a culture to where it's like, look, this is how you're supposed to do this. And don't get me wrong, you guys. I already know we have a lot working against us. I'm not going to be disingenuous and say that a lot of this is not by design, right? Hold on, this cord is bothering me. Hold on. Okay, I got extension cords and stuff. Sorry. I'm not going to be disingenuous and say we don't have a lot of things working against us, especially within this country, as Black people in general. I'm not going to be disingenuous and say, oh, well, it's all our fault. No, there are things that have been placed to have us to be particular ways. But my whole thing is this. We have to get to a point to where we realize this and do something differently. Just because you have certain things working against you does not mean that you have to play into it. Just because you have been conditioned a particular way does not mean that you can recondition, uncondition. Do y'all think the same shit does not apply to me? Do you not know I was born and raised in America? I go through the same shit y'all go through. I've been through the same shit that y'all been through. I've been exposed to the same conditions, the whole nine. But it gets to a point to where you have to take accountability and responsibility and do better, do something different. If you know, then you do something different. And we claim to be so wise and so intelligent and so powerful. Yet we don't know not to play into the bullshit. We don't know to get rid of certain things and do something differently. Thanks again, Just Bad. I'm going to read all of that, y'all. I got to get this off my chest. Y'all seen even the evolution within me on my very own platform. You're supposed to mature. You're supposed to evolve. You're supposed to grow. You're supposed to do something differently and do something better. Apply that to life. I apply that shit to life. Everything that I tell you guys to do, I'm doing it. I've been through it. I've witnessed it. You may see it as, oh, you just hate women and you're just so male identified and you hate yourself and you this and you that. But I see it as no. I peep the game. I see how they have conditioned you, how you've been conditioned, and how you continue to reinforce the conditioning. And I'm like, look, y'all, don't y'all see that everybody else is getting a different result because of them doing something differently, them being taught a particular way. Look how they're brought up and look how we're brought up. You see the difference? Okay, cool. Now that we're able to see the difference and see the outcomes due to those differences, let's completely get away or do away with what we have been taught or what we've been brought up in and flip the whole narrative. Let's change the whole game, change the whole narrative by doing something differently. But when you do that, once again, you're a pick me, you're male identified, you're brainwashed, you're dumb, you hate women. And it's like they've done a number on you. And not only have they done a number on you, but you continue to do a number on your damn selves. Because like I said, I'm going to be real enough to acknowledge that, yes, there are certain things working against us, but you got to snap up out of that shit. You cannot continue to be a victim your whole fucking life. You can't continue to blame everything on everybody else, even if they play a role. Because at the end of the day, the choice is yours. You have the power to change and do something better and different for yourself. Doesn't matter what they're telling you to do or what odds are against you or what environments. That doesn't matter. Do y'all know where I come from? So I don't want to hear shit about, well, I've been through this, I've been through that. I guarantee you, baby, I've been through the same shit, if not worse. Y'all have no idea. But you do something differently. That's my whole point. You do something differently. And we don't want to do anything differently. But then we want different results. Y'all want to take the same hood rat bullshit and apply it universally. And you wonder why you keep getting met with the same results. And a lot of y'all would go as far as saying, well, them other groups of women, they just trying to finesse too. Let's not get it twisted. A woman is a woman is a woman is a woman. So we are here to finesse. All these damn excuses just to not do better. It's just ridiculous, y'all. All of this damn deflecting. It's ridiculous. But let's go ahead and use that. Let's go ahead and use the whole thing of, well, I'm not doing nothing differently because them bitches ain't doing nothing differently than I'm doing. So y'all can have in y'all mind that y'all going over there and getting y'all a better woman and y'all doing this and y'all upgrading and y'all leveling up. But them women just as bad, if not worse than us. Let's go ahead and use that. We can hit 500. Y'all like the video. I know it's uncomfortable. Even still, if those other women from overseas or from different cultures, different races, different backgrounds, whatever, even still, if they were neck deep in the finesse, could we not give them more credit for at least giving the men what they desired? No, like seriously. Because at least when other groups of women, quote unquote, finesse, they're coming through with an exchange that's respectable. You following me? Like, damn, she may be a gold digger too. She may be a finessing ass chick too, but damn, I'm getting submission, I'm getting respect, I'm getting cooperation, I'm getting somebody that's in shape, I'm getting somebody that like I'm getting a good bargain. She can want the very same thing as the black female, not woman. Again, I'm not talking about if you a woman, a queen, a goddess. I'm not talking about you, sis. But we gotta address the big chunk, and it's a black female. Okay. Black females, when they try to finesse, all they want to do is dangle sex. There's no cooperation, there's no respect, there's no love, there's no support, there's no femininity. So even the finesse is better. And I know that sounds trash, but just to bring it home to you and use your rebuttal against you. Because a lot of their rebuttal would be, well, them females, they're doing the same thing. So good luck. Are they doing the same thing? Because again, they're at least giving something in exchange that's like worth it. You feel me? Whereas our only plot is, oh, I'm gonna get pregnant and then take his money. Even the finesse is fucked up. And once again, this is why we can't even divest. They get the same black female. The same black female. Both from the Oak says deep. Listen, hold on. I'm just trying to put things into perspective. Hold on now. Again, y'all, we can't find. We should have at least 462 likes. Thank you, both from the Oak 89. I appreciate you. Hold on now, Ben. Thank you, Gail. She says, Danica, if U.S. goes to war and nuclear bombs go off, will these strong, independent women not need men? If even not for war, but post-war, who would rebuild the world? Real women's? Gulp? Gail? That's a phenomenal question. I don't think that the real women's would want to lift a finger and do shit, build shit. Would we then not see the value in men and how we should respect them? Just a thought. Thank you, Just Bad Music. I wish people understand that if you treat good people that come into your life, how they are supposed to be treated, you never have to finesse them. If you good to me, I'll give you whatever. And that's something that I believe Miss Kendra said in our previous dope discussion. She was like, look, a lot of us don't understand that if you would just do what's necessary, you would get all of the perks, all of the benefits, all the great treatment that you're looking for. You don't even have to finesse anybody. And I feel like that's a big chunk of what a lot of the females miss. We really miss out on the fact that when you do what you're supposed to do as a woman for a man, that in return makes him want to do what a man is supposed to do for a woman. We got that bad within our community. Black females have that bad. Other groups of women, they got it. They know that. Thank you, Travel Dazzle. It says, It's unbelievable that they have become so bad. They actually enjoy spending time and money on Hispanic women. They're amazing. It says we actually, but that's because they treat you a particular way. Hold on, you guys. Let's say this. Let's say this, you guys. You have a lot of Black females in particular. All right. I'm not talking about the women. I gotta keep reiterating that. She hate Black women. No, I don't. Black females, they get on my fucking nerves though. Females in general get on my fucking nerves. But I'm Black and I care about my people, so I'm gonna address us. You have a lot of Black females that would make the argument of, well, we would be more feminine if the men were more masculine. And I call bullshit on that because first things first, when Black men come through with their masculine essence and energy, y'all get intimidated by that, for one. And then for two, you want to challenge him. So you can't even say, oh, well, if Black men would be more masculine, then I would be more feminine. It's just the fact that these men, they so soft and they don't want to build nothing and they ain't about nothing. And so I gotta, pick up where he's slacking. Again, that's bullshit. Because I've seen when a masculine Black man pulls up and now y'all trying to out masculinity him. Oh, well, he's super masculine. Let me be super, super, super masculine. And y'all don't understand that the masculine men, they don't deal with that shit. They're not going to compete with you for their crown. They're not going to compete with you for their throne. I'll leave. And because masculine men will leave, y'all will say, well, he just can't handle no real woman. No, he can't handle a pseudo masculine. I ain't gonna say the word. That's annoying. That's irritating. That's counterproductive. It's not that he can't handle you. I don't have time for this bullshit. That's the thing. But once again, let's flip it. Because we got all of this rebuttal as far as like why we are not this way and what's stopping us from doing X, Y, and Z. Okay, cool. Let's flip it. Well, y'all give us 500 likes. If y'all are going to have that argument of, well, if Black men were more masculine, then I wouldn't have to be so masculine. I would be more feminine. Why aren't y'all in return applying that same thing to yourself? If it can go one way, surely it can be reversed. Could Black men not say, well, I would be more masculine and I would want to, lead you and help you out and provide for you if I was surrounded by more feminine women? That don't even sound right. That doesn't even sound right. It's bullshit either way, honestly. But just for the sake of argument, if Black men were to say that, well, I would be more masculine if, these women would, stop being so masculine and fall into their femininity. If the women was more feminine, then I'd be more masculine. Y'all would look at them like, you so damn weak. You should be masculine regardless. That's what y'all would say. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all be like, what kind of weak, soft ass shit is this? You need a woman to be this so you can be a man? Ain't you born a man? So why do you need a woman to do X, Y, and Z? You should just have it like that. See, y'all so damn soft. Y'all so damn weak. But then in the flip side, you can say, well, I would be more feminine if these men was more masculine. Does that not sound weak? Defeated? Like bullshit. What if men said, Weren't you born a woman? What do you mean? Shouldn't you just be a woman because you are a woman? But see, that's part of, again, the mind games. So again, I can finesse you. Again, I got to flip this around on you to make you feel like it's your fault that I'm not shit. It's your fault that I don't want to do better. It's your fault that I'm not better. It's your fault that I'm not the woman that I know damn well I should be. Because had you been a real man, I wouldn't have to be no real women's. No, that's bullshit. And we got that so terribly bad. Not realizing that if we would just fall into what we're supposed to fall into and be as Black women, everything would flow so effortlessly. Y'all claim to be so well versed in femininity and divine femininity and womanly nature. Don't y'all understand what comes along with that? That's a gravitational pull. That flows to you. Y'all don't know a damn thing about being a feminine woman, a divine. Y'all don't know shit about that. You couldn't. Because if you did, you would know that I need to be in my mode of receiving, not pushing away, not trying to be confrontational, not trying to be combative, not trying to compete with men, not trying to be a man. We too heavy in our masculinity bag. I don't need no man. I'm strong. I'm independent. I don't need you. And I'm not even talking in regards to just a personality type, right? Because here's the thing, you guys. Do you guys know how many very how can I put this? Very stern type of women, very powerful women, very assertive women, you know, very dominant women. I know so many of them that are still very much so in tune with their feminine side, with their femininity, to where, again, I'm still able to pull men, pull what I need towards me. Again, the feminine energy is pulling towards you, it's receiving. The masculine energy is working, going and getting it. And we will swear up and down, yeah, I'm a divine feminine woman, and I'm in my divine nature, and I'm the queen of femininity. And all you know is go get it. All you know is I'm independent. I don't need you. I'm a boss. What part of femininity is that? Let me use this example. Do y'all also know how many personality types of females are out there to where they're very dainty? They're very soft-spoken. But their essence is masculine. To where still you're repelling, you're not able to receive because your very essence is that of a masculine energy. So yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm dainty and I'm feminine, and I don't need this and I don't need that, and but I'm a boss bitch, and a man could never, and I really don't need a man to do anything for me because I got everything under control for myself. And like, I'm above everybody. I'm a go-getter. If I want it, I go and get it. No, I'll never submit. No, I'll never commit. No, I'll never bow down to anything. No, I'll never compromise for shit. But I'm soft. And they will swear up and down they're feminine. They're in their divine feminine bag. They're femininity coaches. And their very essence is masculine. So that's what I'm talking about when I say it goes deeper than a personality type. Hell, a lot of y'all could say, Danica, well, you're masculine. Am I though? Am I though? You got to peep the core essence. You have to hone in on the core essence. That can go for men and women. Do y'all know how many strong macho men are walking around here? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm an alpha male and, I'm strong and. But you peep their core essence. Feminine as fuck. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe that I should worship the ground my woman walk on, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, as a man, I can't even survive without no bitch. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you gotta peep the core essence, baby. Do y'all know how many laid back, not in your face guys out there that are masculine as fuck? I don't have to walk around threatening everybody. I don't have to walk around like I'm the hardest man on the block. I don't have to do any of that, but you know who I be. You gotta peep game on the core essence. And I'm gonna be real, ladies. Be real, my sisters. A lot of us, the core essence of us, masculine. And not only is it masculine, it is what we would call toxic masculine. Trying to be dictators. In control all the time in destructive ways. Like I said, a lot of us do a lot of projecting. The very things that we want to be, will call that on the men. Y'all are trying to dictate us. You trying to be a dictator though. Y'all trying to rub it in our face that y'all got these options. No, that's what y'all are trying to do. The men genuinely are just trying to look for peace. And because the core essence of us is fucked up, Black men, the very ones that y'all are trying to rub it in their face and make them feel a way about you going over somewhere else and you divesting and all of this, they are like, I don't give a fuck. I am not missing out. You mean to tell me I don't get to be involved with a female that is going to try to manipulate me into having sex with her and then getting her pregnant and then taking all my damn money and child support? You mean to tell me I'm missing out on that? Oh, great. We give, can I be real? We give no man anything to quote unquote chase. We give no man any perk. They get the same Black female. Mm. Tyree says, why did you and Six stop making videos on D6 channel? We're actually going to start back in about 2 weeks. Me and Sis, we just get conflicting schedules. And so it pushes stuff off and pushes it back. But we're going to get back on it. We're supposed to start back last month, but everything just keeps getting pushed off. So I told her, she actually hit me up a few days ago. And I said, maybe in 2 weeks, because I got some stuff that's coming up. So I won't be able to do it anytime sooner than that. So y'all just be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Me and Sis gonna link back up. Thanks again, Just Bad Music, just showing love and support, Big Sis. I appreciate it. Did I get everybody else at the top? No, I did not. Thank you, Wendell. It says they think they going to finesse the finesser, the white man. Crazy. Can I say this, Wendell? It's so bad. Thank you, Mr. Dacus. How are we missing out on Brad bagging the trash? That's what I'm trying to say. But hold on. It's so bad that men from all over are peeping game on how we are, not only as women, but as partners, so to speak. Then he says, "Oh, whoopsie, hold on, oh." And they're like, well, if that is how they're going to treat the men that they're with, why would I want a piece of that? Why would I want to be a part of that? Why would I want to subject myself to such poor treatment? Again, everybody's looking at us, and I'm talking about black women. Come on now. I know it's the females that's fucking it up for us, but as a collective, everybody's looking at us all side-eyed. Like, hold on. What is this? Why would I want to get with a woman that is solely focused on manipulating me and essentially, I would hate to say it like this, but pimping me out? That's not a good deal. This is why when we do try to quote unquote divest, a lot of the black females, right? They can't. The deal is not good enough. The deal is not good enough. Why would I go over to a female that merely sees me as a meal ticket to where I'm going to be disrespected, neglected, and have money stripped away? This is not a good deal. This is why they will stay with their own women. We can hit 600. Thank you, Lord Bison. Sister Danica, in 2001, a year after I broke up with my ex, I left the USA and went to Canada, Amsterdam. What is this? Bahrain? Singapore and Hawaii. I am now retired with dual citizenship, and she is still working. Lord have mercy. Another one. But can I say this? And this is gonna be really, really touchy. Oh, God, dog. Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do this? Black men make better partners than black women. Yeah, well, damn. Whoopsie. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Thank you, Broken Heart. He says, peace and blessings to you, Danica. Would it be safe to say that modern day black women are misogynistic sociopaths? Respectfully. Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank you, Glowman. You saved me from so much grief from these women. Thank you. Please fix the camera when you zoom in. Don't be zooming close enough. Stop it. Let me say this. Black men make better partners, better mates, better significant others, better lovers than black women. This is why they are more likely to quote unquote be able to divest and explore different options and travel and all of that more so than us. And I'm gonna be honest with you. And again, Black women, queens, I'm not talking about you if it don't apply to you, okay? But I gotta be real and talk about the big chunk of the real women's that just so happen to be Black. When it comes to them, they are not ideal, bro. Sis, they're not ideal. Again, it goes back to how we are raised and taught to be women. What's womanhood? We're taught that womanhood is finesse. How can I get over? How can I reap the most benefit, get the most out of it without doing anything in return? How can I do that? We're taught that that is what we're supposed to behave like in a relationship, which makes us terrible partners, terrible women to be with, period. How many of us were taught, make sure you got you a stash on the side? Make sure you get you a man that's gonna do everything and you ain't gotta do nothing because you a princess, you a queen, you ain't gotta do shit. You a woman, that's enough. How many of us are taught that? We're taught to enter into unions imbalanced, and we wonder why we lose. Hell, y'all are even teaching each other how to do this type of shit on other groups of men, and they don't want you either. Y'all know what I've been witnessing? I've been witnessing this fact. I've been witnessing that there has been, Lord have mercy, the nigga. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Y'all give us 621 likes. Mm. I've been witnessing a lot more Black men taking relationships seriously more so than Black women as of late. I've been witnessing a lot more Black men want to put in the necessary work in order to improve and bridge gaps and gain an understanding and all of that more so than Black women. I've been noticing that Black men know more about their roles in relationships as far as providing, protecting, leading, teaching, um, and just putting in the necessary investments in order to make a relationship thrive and grow more so than a lot of, I'm just gonna be real, which can which has great crossover effect because Black men can take those traits and those characteristics and those roles wherever. Because every woman likes a respectful man. Every woman likes a man that can provide. Every woman wants a man to love her. Every man or every woman wants a man to honor her. Every woman, like the shit that Black men are ready and willing to do in regards to relationships are things that are universally applied and acceptable and ideal for wherever you go. Versus when it comes to us Black females, a lot of the shit that we do and we teach each other, it's not acceptable not only within our own groups, but it definitely has terrible crossover effect. And can I be real enough to say this? And I know a lot of y'all would not want to hear this, but I'm gonna be real. When it comes to Black men are way more accepting and tolerating of bullshit and bad treatment than any other group of men. I'm going to be real. Y'all know I'm not gonna lie to you. I love my brothers and my sisters, but y'all know I'm gonna be real and call out the flaws. Black men are extremely lenient. Oh, I'll go ahead and deal with it. She just needs me to help her. She just needs me to mold her. She just needs me to guide her. She just needs this. She never had that. And so, yeah, I know how we were brought up. I know the environment. I know the condition, which makes Black men a lot more patient. Again, that's something that they can cross over with. Every woman loves a patient man, an understanding man, a compassionate man. And so when it comes to Black men, they are more likely. I'm going to be real with you, brothers. Y'all are more likely to be hit with that okey doke finesse due to your very kind nature, your very understanding nature, your very loving nature, period. So when Black females are trying to use the very tactics that she was able to use on you with your kind, loving, forgiving, understanding ass, they're not able to do that when they want to go somewhere else. Because those other men are turned off instantaneously. Like, bitch, I know you fucking lying. Which is why you have a bunch of nanny boo-booing going on. Black men, you better come get me before I leave. They're not leaving. They can't. And they know that the Black man is their last resort, their last option. And they're losing you guys too. We can hit 700. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. They are losing you guys, you all too. You guys are realizing, hey, I don't have to tolerate this. I'm not missing out. Those other groups of men, races of men, they're getting the same Black female. And the catch to it all is they're not even getting them because they're leaving you right where you stand, ma'am. They're like, oh, I don't want any parts of that. I'm just fine with Cindy. Cindy is submissive. Cindy looks like my mother. Cindy is cooperative. Cindy, I'm not going over there. Do you see how those Black females treat their own men? They told them to abort them. For goodness sakes, for crying out loud. By golly. She doesn't even respect him. If she doesn't respect her own father and her own sons and uncles, well, by golly, I just know it won't have any respect for me. They don't want your ass either. But when you be real like that, it's like, she hates Black women. No, that's being real, sis. And like somebody said earlier, we don't realize that if we would just do what would universally apply, we would be good no matter where we go. Whether we want to stay with Black men, go to white men, go to Hispanic men, go to Asian men, we would be good because we would be universally applicable wherever we go. Because wherever we go, I am the ideal woman. I'm nurturing, I'm caring, I'm loving, I'm supportive, I'm submissive, I'm feminine, I'm in shape. I'm respectful, I'm respectable. You can take that everywhere. But we don't want to do that. We want to be able to be the same fucked up females wherever we go. And we're coming to realize that that only flies with Black men. Because again, Black men are way more patient, way more understanding, way more loving, way more caring. And it's gotten so bad that Black men are not tolerating that shit either. Their patience has run thin. And that's scary. Thank you, Vernon. Not the white man's mama. Look, I don't know. What are you talking about, Vernon? What the hell? Not the white man's mama. Look, all I'm saying is men are feeling like Black men. They're like, I'm not missing out. You're not giving them anything better than what you're trying to give to me. You're trying to trap him with a baby so you can get money out of him? Is that what divestment is? What you say, what I hear says, if Black women were desired by men from other countries, why are there no one flying in to make them wives? Black men are on a worldwide search for wives. And that's what I'm saying. What you say. We all see it. We all see it. Thank you, Dark Lake. It says, if white men make them happy, then so be it. Give us the chance to focus on other things rather than making Black women happy, not being sarcastic. Baby hair, fire. Thank you, Dark Lake. Thank you, Cleveland. He says, love you, Danica, love you back. Listen here, though, you guys. We all see it. We all see the fact that a lot of us are stuck. But why? Why are we stuck? Why is it that when it comes to a big chunk of Black women, we're stuck? You can't just keep blaming it on the men. Well, that's because the men is this and the men is that. Because what I've been seeing, you guys, we're not going to keep on acting like it's not out there. What I see is men, in particular, Black men, out there striving to make the connection. Can I go ahead and say this, y'all? Y'all can be mad in the car later if you want to. But I see Black men desiring relationships and marriages and love more than the women. I see Black men pulling up like, look, I want this. I desire this. Where is the disconnect so that we can fix it? I see Black men pulling up like, let's fix this shit. And Black women like, or females like, ain't nobody got time. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm this, I'm that, I'm the prize. I don't got time. And since we have that attitude, you see more Black men straying away. Because again, they're feeling like their hand is being forced. Like, I have no choice. If I want to find the peace, the fulfillment, whatever. If I want to have a family, whatever, I have to go somewhere else. I have to seek it in some other woman or whatever. I have to. Because they don't want to cooperate. They don't want to bridge the gap. They don't want to have an understanding. They want to remain the same and gain. And I don't have time for that. And everybody is seeing this. Everybody is saying, damn, is that how Black women are? Again, it make us all look bad. Even the Black women that are good, quote unquote, make us all look bad. Like, damn, I shouldn't be with no Black woman because they're gonna do me like this and they're gonna treat me like that, and I don't care. And the truth of the matter is, we only start to care when it's too fucking late. When we realize that we're out here putting together these damn strategies to divest and finesse, right? And we realize Bitch, I'm stuck. I'm not able to finesse. Nobody wants me. Nobody takes me seriously. I'm not Black China. Which again, I don't understand why you would even want to be, but hey. A lot of y'all are not in the position of a Black China to do what she did to Rob Kardashian. So again, y'all are trying to apply things that do not apply to you, which again contributes to a lot of y'all being stuck. When in all actuality, it doesn't even take all of that. It just takes you being a quality woman. Sophisticated ignorance. I got this email. Let me see. She did say I couldn't say her name. Let me see. I got this email from. Let me type it in. It was called Divesting Exposed. Talisha. I don't know who Talisha is. But she emailed me on October 2nd. And she told me, to share the new Instagram post. Now, I don't know if this is her. I don't know if this is something that she is doing or it's something that she came across, but she said share this. And then in the subject line, it said divestment exposed. And then she had that picture. And I just screenshot it and sent it over to my damn self. And this is what a lot of, Black females are trying to do. And all it's gonna do is set them up for failure. And you're gonna look stupid in the end once you realize that a lot of men are not going for that. Hell, Black men were doing that because let me say this. A lot of Black men, I already got that. A lot of Black men were only ready and willing to tolerate a lot of the nonsense that they were getting from Black women or females due to them having some sort of pity for us due to our upbringing. They're more likely to be understanding towards us because they understand where we came from, what we go through. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, you know what? Yeah, I can be patient because I understand. My mama was the same way, or I had sisters that was like that. I had a grandma that was like that. So they're more likely to be compassionate, empathetic, sympathetic because they understand where you're coming from. These other groups of men, they can't empathize with you. They can't sympathize with you because I don't relate to that. And the women that I come from, they don't do that. So I don't even have. Why would I once again subject myself to some bullshit when I come from royalty, if you will? Why would I trade in royalty for bullshit? And again, this is why we're getting stuck, and everybody sees it. Everybody knows why, but us. I don't understand why these men don't want us, and I don't understand why these men ain't trying to be in relationship. I don't understand. Because all you know is bullshit and manipulation and finesse culture. That's all. And when anybody tries to come through and tell you that's not going to work or that's not the way and you need to do it this way by being a decent human being and you can get all of that, you say, you will pick me. You a mammy. Male identified. Weak. And before you know it, you're sitting there looking dumb. And you're the one looking weak. Because you have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. And you didn't have to. You did not have to. All you have to do was be respectful, be open to learn, listen, implement. It could all be so simple, man. Um, Thank you, Diamond Hands and Rocket Ships. Did you see the video of the tatted up past me chick complaining about college educated black men label her and her friends as fun girls? Lord have mercy. I did not. Well, we got to think. Here's the thing, you guys. If we are out here twerking on tables, deep throating cucumbers, got see-through clothes on, you see my clitoris, you see my nipples, you see everything. You cannot be up in arms when you're perceived a certain way. Right? This is a part of that evolving and that growing that even I had to do on myself. I'm out here like, well, I like my body and I like my tattoos and I like this and I like that. I like showing my cleavage. I like all of that. But as you get older, you realize, okay, but how will you be perceived? And do you want that type of energy coming towards you? And the answer was, the type of energy that may come to me is a bunch of horny ass men that just see me as something to fuck. And so with that came an evolution. Because that's not the energy that I wanted. I already got a husband. I already got a man that I can have sex with, that I want to see me in that light when that time comes. You can't come on like, yeah, I want y'all to take me seriously and listen to what I'm saying, but everything is exposed and everything is out. And no, that's counterproductive. And that's just, that's unrealistic. And that's just something that I've come to realize. Now again, I'm not encouraging anybody else to change up anything else about themselves. We gotta all learn and progress at our own pace. However, that's something that we absolutely do. We absolutely do have to take into consideration. If you don't want to be perceived a particular way, then you got to change some things up. And that's just being real. So if you are a tatted up chick with everything exposed and you out here talking about niggas ain't shit and all of this, you can't be mad when you have men out there saying, oh, she just something to fuck. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing applies to relationships. You can't be out here saying, yeah, I'm strong, I'm independent, I don't need no man, I'm a boss bitch, I ain't ever gonna respect no man. He gotta respect me though. He gotta bow down to me though. And then get mad when men are like, well, that's not wifey material, and I don't want to commit to her, and I don't want to wife her up, and I don't want to be with her. Look at what you are putting out. You're being perceived as a female that is not relationship material, marriage material, based upon the way that you are conducting yourself, presenting yourself, the whole none, the way that you're talking, the whole nine. And that's something that we really have to grasp and understand. If we want something different, here comes Sloan. If we want a different result, then we got to change some things up. Thank you, Dwayne. We are headed to where we are respected, appreciated, celebrated, and no longer hated. Peace of mind is much too valuable to entertain any more foolishness. And that's the scary part, though, Dwayne. The scary part is we see that You guys are no longer tolerating it. And again, black men, y'all were, hear me out. Y'all were the first ones and the last ones to tolerate a bunch of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? The first and the last ones to tolerate a bunch of nonsense. You again were our last hope. Y'all think Sloan dealing with this bullshit? No. Sloan let us all know, as an Italian man, I'm not dealing with any USA woman. And Sloan also said the black American women have shitty attitudes. So Sloan been done. But when it comes to black men, way more accepting, way more tolerant, because again, I understand where we come from. I understand the upbringing. I understand X, Y, and Z. But now even the black men are like, I'm not doing this anymore. Because y'all are taking my patience as weakness. Y'all are taking my willingness to work with you as a weakness. You feel me, Quincy? This shit is out of control. And it's done. You know what I mean? Hold on, too bad. It's done. It's like, damn, now even the black men are gone. Yes, because they've realized they're not missing out. If anything, I'm missing out on finding what I'm really looking for by trying to be patient and understanding with these females that know very well that they're on some bullshit. Can I be real with y'all? And y'all, we can hit 700. Y'all give us 700 likes. Let me be real with y'all. These females know they're on bullshit. Hold. These females know they're on bullshit. Hold on, Slow. I'm gonna read that in a second. They have just been so used for so long to black men just dealing with it. Don't y'all see that it's not working? Like you can't even go anywhere with that attitude. You can't even go anywhere with those tactics. Everybody sees right through it. The black men been saw it. They were just more patient with you and understanding. That's all. And they thought you could be saved. That's all. But everybody's always saw right through that bullshit. It's just that now black men are finally like, well, gotta bow out gracefully. Good luck. And that is the scariest shit ever. Because the only man that was ready and willing to tolerate me is no more. When all you had to do in the first place was do what you needed to do. Give the men what they needed. Respect. Heavy on the respect. Respect is the umbrella to it all. The umbrella to love, the umbrella to understanding, the umbrella to listening, being submissive, moldable, coachable, teachable, respect. And boy, oh boy, do we not know how to do that. Let me rephrase that. Boy, oh boy, do we not want to do that because we know. Hence why you'll see us giving respect to the most bottom of the barrel ass pass me chick, worshiping her in the ground that she walks on. She can do no wrong, but fuck your life up. But you don't see it that way. She your savior. So y'all know how to respect. Y'all know y'all on some bullshit. You just want to be able to get away with it. And now that the black men are seeing, I'm not missing out on anything. Because even the other groups of men that she's trying to divest to and give this stuff to, they're getting the same fucked up treatment. I made the right choice by not dealing with it, by giving up on it. Thank you, Sloan. He says, hey, Danica, you are literally the only voice left for these women out here. The question is, will the West be saved? Or should we just play the piano while the Titanic plunges to its death? We got passports, and by the way, USA women can't even cook anymore. Can't clean. Nasty. Let me sip my water, Sloan. Sloan, you ain't have to do that. Sloan, you didn't have to do that. Hold on. Can I say this though, Sloan? Y'all in here clowning like, yes, facts, Sloan. No, let me say this, Sloan. Let me take this moment to say, y'all should have been listening to your little big sis. Oh, you should have been listening to your little big sis. I've been telling y'all, live stream after live stream, post after post, year after year, about what y'all needed to do. I've been doing this, Sloan. Sloan. Been doing this, Sloan. And I want to take this time out to say, I told you so, ma'ams. See, when Sloan, oh, when Sloan makes comments like this, and he's talking about USA women, he's not a man talking about me. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. Not talking about me. This is y'all. See, I'm solidified. Y'all nasty. Y'all don't do what y'all need to do around y'all house. Y'all don't cook. Y'all don't clean. Y'all. Look, Sloan said, I'm your savior, bitch. That's what Sloan has said. And Sloan is a rich, wealthy Italian man that y'all say that y'all divesting to. He's him, ma'am. So what does that say? I was right. Whoopsie. He's not talking about me, sis. He's talking about y'all. He ain't talking about me. When my passport bros come on my channel talking about USA women this and USA black women that, they're not talking about me. See, I don't get offended because they ain't talking about me. Come on, y'all. And this whole time, I've been trying to help y'all. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. And so now you get what you got, which is what? Let's pull it up. Casper. That's right. Y'all get Casper, the friendly damn ghost. No man at all. See-through. Cobweb vagina. And if you are getting dick down, it's by somebody that does not love you, respect you, honor you, want to wife you, nothing. Or he a weak ass dude that you don't want anyway. Casper. Thank you, King Adams. So I take no offense. Let's make this abundantly clear. I take no offense when my brothers come through like these American women, this and these American, they're not talking about me. I got my husband. They telling me, as a matter of fact, that I am the one to save you, which means that they're definitely are not talking about me. But y'all want to listen. So when Sloan come through, y'all can't cook no more. Y'all can't clean. Y'all nasty. I want y'all to know this is a reflection upon you, not me. Because I've been telling y'all what to do, how to do it, when to do it. And y'all, all this time, you a pygmy, you male-identified, you a mammy, you a hoe, you a super chat prostitute. Y'all call me everything under the motherfucking sun. Hallelujah. Yet you have the very men that y'all trying to plot up against and divest to. Sloan, did you see this, Sloan? I said Sloan. Did you see this? Thank you, King Adams. Sloan. I'm gonna put it back up in a second, King Adams. They said, Sloan, that the black women, the females, let me clean that up. I'm not talking about the women. I'm not talking about black women. It's females. You have black females out here, Sloan, plotting on men like you. Now, Sloan, I know you say you Italian, so you don't identify as white, right? But I'm just gonna be real with you, Sloan. Okay, we still would classify you as white, brother. Okay. Nonetheless, Sloan, they have a whole motherfucking plot on you, saying that you know what, we're going to find Sloan because he got money and he rich. And we gonna have sex with him and get pregnant by him, and we gonna put him on child support, just like we did another Sloan. And y'all think Sloan don't see shit like this and get turned off? This is why even Sloan is gone. This is why even Sloan is gone. Y'all think y'all slick, and you don't even have to be. Let me say this. You don't even have to be slick. All you gotta do is do what's required as a woman, and you will get everything. Be respectful, be submissive, be nurturing, be loving, be patient, be understanding. And the man will do everything that y'all trying to finesse him out of anyway. Just dumb. This is why we're stuck, and everybody sees it. Everybody knows it. And y'all make us all look bad, even the real good black women, because they do exist. They get overshadowed by y'all bum ass females. Lord have mercy. Y'all give us 730 likes. Thank you, Ellie. Ho. Yeah, you gotta hold up. Shit. Thank you, Will. Keep speaking truth. You know I will. You know I will. But it just really grinds my gears how they just don't want to listen. until it's too motherfucking late, and now black men are packing their shit up. Thank you, Vernon. Do I hear Michael McDonald? What a fool believes. These hyenas have been trapped in the game for way too long to change. Lord have mercy. Like it's not even working though. It's at a point to where black men don't even care. They don't even care. I don't know how many times I can say that, but y'all don't care. It's like, bitch, just live your life. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. Thank you, T Money. Do women indulge in pornography at a major level? Is this a factor to what's going on? Could be. Cleveland says, "Can we see your outfit?" You can see my outfit. What the hell? Cleveland, chill. Okay, let me go back to but I appreciate you. Okay, I got LA. Let me go back to King. Appreciate you. But they could be though, the whole pornography thing. Because with the pornography thing, it for one, it makes us look cheap. Right? Let's really put that into perspective for a second. Just getting her die laughing, girl. It makes us look cheap. Like all we're good for is screwing. Oh, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do this. She's just good for one thing anyway. You know, toss her a few dollars and then toss to the side. Toss that ass in the air and then toss to the side. To where now, as a quote unquote collective, like we could be looked at like we're just a bunch of Cash App coochie queens. And nobody wants to take us seriously. Or we feel like we're more desired than we actually are. That's for two. Just because men want to sleep with you does not mean that they want to commit to you, love you, marry you, honor you, provide for you, protect you. Those are completely two different ball games. And it can really conflate our egos to where we can feel like, oh, well, I got options, but you don't. You have options of sex partners at best. Because what it takes to be the ideal wife, the ideal partner, quote unquote, or whatever the case is, significant other, we don't, and I'm not talking about all of us. So again, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But it's a big chunk of us that it does apply to. As a collective, we ain't it, sis. And since a good chunk of us ain't it, it makes all of us look bad. Cause y'all imagine how beautiful the turnaround would be if we, as a collective of Black women, say, you know what, y'all, we're done with the whole finesse bullshit. Let's get into our natural, organic roles as women. Let's go ahead and be understanding, be respectful, be respectable, be loving, be receptive to constructive criticisms or just doing what we need to do, right? As women, let's be more loving and all of that. Do y'all know how beautiful of a turnaround that would be? You would have men left and right, like, oh, lining up, especially Black men. And let's be real, you guys. Black men are who we really want. Let's stop the foolishness. Let's stop the cap. Black men are who we really want. And it's no shade to Sloan or the Sloans of the world. It's just what it is. I'm around black women enough to know that we really do desire black men. We can talk as much shit as we want to. At the end of the day, that's how we go so hard, because they're the ones that we really want. And we would have black men ready and willing to do what we want them to do, i.e., marry us, provide for us, take care of us, love us, whatever. If we would just implement the necessary things and stop just trying to go against the grain and be GMO, going against your nature. That turnaround will be immaculate. But it's too many of us, unfortunately, that don't desire to do that. And we wonder why. We're extremely depressed, extremely stressed, struggling, and empty. Do y'all know how many black women are out there, females are out there, that y'all would swear up and down, oh, she got it, she good, she getting her bag, she getting her money, she ain't got no man, she don't need no man, look at her, she on her boss shit. They are empty. I'm not, your little business wouldn't lie to you. And they can look like they got it, and they don't. Got everything but what they need. Got everything but what they truly want and desire. And that is a masculine, authentic man. Anybody can fuck you. But to have somebody to really love you, oh yeah, crypto, they empty as fuck. Full of sperm. That's it. But empty nonetheless. I wish I had a man to do this. I wish I had a man to do that. I'm tired of working so much. I'm tired of working so hard. I'm tired of working so long. Thank you, Travel Dazzle. They wasted all these years. Now they want to come at us as if we the ones trying to get the job. Delusional. Exactly. Exactly, Travel Dazzle. Like, look, sis, I wasn't applying for that job. That's cool that you went, quote unquote, overseas, right? That's cool. Nobody, that wasn't the ideal job anyway. They get low pay, no benefits. I don't want that job anyway. We didn't care about you taking your application somewhere else. And what's crazy, Travel Dazzle, is the fact that nobody's filling out the apps. And we don't realize why. It's because you're going against women like me that are telling you what is the ideal job to apply for. You don't want to be that ideal job. Perks, benefits. The fuck? Yeah, that couldn't be me. And it won't be you. You be out here forever dangling your damn applications out the damn door. Like, hey, somebody come fill this out. You don't get no good pay, no good benefits, no perks, but hey, you get me. I'm a real woman. And they're like, bitch, please. Thank you. A pim. What is this? A pimatel? These women need to change their way of thinking and realize that they're not the prize and that the man is the prize since he has more options. Well, y'all already know how I feel about that. I feel like it's okay for both parties in the relationship to view each other as a prize. I don't feel like one person should be classified as a prize over the other. We both have value and we both should respect each other's value that we bring. And so if I view myself as a prize, that's fine, as long as I'm also treating you like you're a prize as well. I don't like the lopsided shit in regards to anybody. I don't feel like it's right for men to pull up like, I'm the prize, so bitch bow down to me and do what I say. And I don't feel like it's right for women to do, you know, I'm the prize, and so I don't have to do anything, and I'm the woman, and so this, that, and the third. No. Respect each other's contributions and reciprocate. That's the only way a relationship will work. You know. But if men really did want to pop their shit, they could say that. And I respect the fact that so many men don't. Like, men pull up like, look, I got my money. I got my strong, sturdy foundation. You know, I got a lot going on for myself. And y'all still pull up with a sense of humility, if you will. So where it's like, even though I got a big bulk of this, I'm still ready and willing to pour into you and not be on some egotistical nonsense to where I expect the woman to just worship the ground I walk on and do everything I say, and how, you know, me to be a dictator. Like, y'all don't even pull up like that. But y'all could. Because you do offer a lot. You do bring a lot. At least you're supposed to, right? According to these women. So if we are pulling up like the man should have this, the man should do that, the man, and essentially a lot of us are pulling up empty-handed, you guys could very well argue the fact that I'm the prize because I pull up with everything. But nonetheless, I don't feel like that's healthy for anybody to be in a relationship like I'm the one and only prize. Right? We just both have to make sure that we're reciprocating and pouring into and contributing, you know, contributing to the relationship. Thank you, Cleveland. You would be easy to be with. You get it. Love you. No, I'm still look here, you guys. I still have my issues. So I don't want you guys to come through like I'm perfect. I'm not. Um, but I can toot my own horn and be like, you know, I may be easier than most females or women to deal with, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm still a woman. I'm gonna be real enough to acknowledge I'm still a woman. I come with bullshit too. Just I may be better than most. Thank you, Ramses7. I disagree because even if some was to change, we wouldn't believe it because we will feel like it's a lie. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. Let's highlight that. Ramses7 says that he disagrees with the notion of, you know, if a lot of us as a collective of Black women today would get on one accord and do what was necessary for us to do as women, i.e., be loving, be supportive, be understanding, be submissive, be nurturing, be feminine, be respectful, be respectable. You know, he disagrees that if we were to do all those things, that the outcome would be immaculate for us as far as our results, and us being in the ideal relationships with the ideal Black men or men in general. He says he disagrees because a lot of them would not believe it. That speaks volumes to the amount of games that we have played. We've played so many games with men's minds, men's hearts, men's money, resources, access, love, support, patience, understanding. We play so many games with that. So now, if we were to actually get on one accord and do something differently and change, they would side eye that and say, I don't believe you. I don't trust you. What is up your sleeve? And that is sad. That is extremely sad. Because what happens, Ramses, if one day, let's say people start taking heed to a Danica Marie and what we say and what we're trying to do differently. Who is this? Big shout out to you. Is it Jacquees? I'm just gonna call you Mr. Payne. I appreciate you. If we were to do that, and people were to start listening to a Danica Marie or anybody else that was on the right type of time as far as what we need to do as women, would that essentially make our work in vain? Thank you, Black Goku. Thank you, Vernon. That's something that I kind of struggle with because it's on one end, it's like, well, I feel like I'm doing a service by trying to call things out so we can turn it around. But what happens if we do reach a point to where we're turning around and it's too late? It's too far gone. We're not to be trusted. You can't believe it. That's a little piece of me struggles with that to where it's like, damn, what am I doing? Thank you, Sister George. She says, hey, beautiful, hey. I appreciate it. That's something I kind of struggle with. That's why I want to highlight it. I want to highlight that, what Ramsey said. Because it's like, that's something I wrestle with a little bit. To where it's like, what am I doing? Like, I know I get a lot of women that's like, I listen to you and, you really help me out and this, that, and third. So on one end, it's like, okay, let me keep doing it because even though it's not a lot, hell, it's somebody. And all it takes is a handful, right? But then it's another piece of me where it's like, yeah, I know that they're listening. I know that they're watching. But are they really ready and willing to do this shit? For real? And if they do, will it even be a success because so many of them have burned men in the past to where they think they're pulling a stunt like a soft girl era, or they're pulling a stunt like, I'm trying to use my dark femininity, and that's something I really do struggle with. It's like, damn, I'm trying, but damn, what happens one day if one day my shit actually works? And women on a massive scale, especially Black women on a massive scale, are like, yeah, I'm ready to do that. She's been right all along. Let's do it, ladies. Will it be too late? Will we be the girls that cried wolf? Will we be the girls who played too fucking much? Jacqueline says, hi, Danica Marie. Preach on, preach on. You can count me among the brothers who was going abroad. Oh, another one. I'm going somewhere as soon as my passport is renewed. By the way, I have a valid passport since I was 16 years old. Shout out to the Crown Head Nation. I retired on the 12th of August, 2022. 11 years ahead of schedule. Shout out to you, Mr. Payne. I gotta give you a wrench for that. I'll give you a wrench after we're done for that beautiful donation. I appreciate it. Super dope. Super freaking dope. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bottom. Thank you, a man for change, forever change. It says we wanted our peace, not just another piece that got passed around. Right. And that's the whole bar. A whole bar. And again, that's why I'm saying, like, they get the same Black female. So a lot of you Black men feel like you're not missing out. They're not getting anything differently or better than what I would otherwise get. If anything, you're actually saving me. By you trying to replace me with these other men by divesting, you're actually saving me in the process. Because now I don't have to get held hostage, or I don't get to get milked dry. I don't get to get manipulated and taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, G Money. Hold on, you guys. Thank you, Sister George. Who says, "Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful." Y'all be sure to go and check out Sister George and Concrete Rose over on their platform, The Breakdown, A Woman's Perspective. They have some very dope content. I'm actually going to go after I'm done here, and I'm going to watch the playback because they had an interview over there with I don't know what his name was, but it seemed pretty interesting. I think it was Mr. Fantastic. I'm going to go over there and watch that when I'm done. But you guys are kind of on when I was getting ready to come on live, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch the playback while I cook. But thank you so much, Sister George. I appreciate you. Thank you, Black Goku Zero. It says females are like the WWE theme song of Randy Orton. They hear voices in their heads, only for life to come and hit them with the RKO out of nowhere. Lord have mercy. And that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, we end up screwing ourselves over, but not just doing what we need to do in the first place. Because in the end, we realize in order to get the desired result, we have to do those things anyway. Unless you want to shoot a weak ass dude, which we don't. So why not just do what you need to do to begin with? That way you can get the desired results early and you don't have to play catch up. Anyway. Thank you, Vern. He says, it's a trip. We don't care if they show up with nothing as long as they don't act proud to show up with nothing. Look, they don't understand that y'all don't give a damn. They're doing all of this because they realize they ain't fucked up. You know, the last men that were ever ready and willing to take a chance, take a risk, work with, be patient, invest. Y'all are like, I'm not doing that because after all, what am I getting? A female that's trying to trap me with a baby and take my money? What am I getting? A combative, competitive female? I don't want that. Divest, please. Do me a favor. I'm not missing out. Lord, they know not. G Money says 50 years of hyena. G Money says 50 years of hyena women's training, and you're going to change overnight? Come on, little big sis. You know better. By the way, I'm waiting on my passport. Another one. Look at G Money. Look at G Money. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. Y'all not falling for it. And y'all have realized I'm not missing out, so I'm gonna go ahead and head on out. We're not doing anything that would even remotely make you guys want to come back or be regretful or remorseful or nothing. Absolutely nothing. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? And so we just need. I'm gonna end off on this note. We got to learn how to compete, because the way that we carry on with our tactics as Black females, again, not talking about women, but y'all know the majority are Black females. This is not hot. It's not. It's not hot. It is nothing appetizing about this that would make other men, or men in general, Black men especially, want to double back. We're going to have to start competing the right way, which is by way of us doing things the natural, organic way. This genetically modified modern day bullshit ain't working nowhere. Sloan don't want it. Mr. Payne don't want it. G Money don't want. Nobody want it. Oh, let's trap them with babies and get their money. Sis, other groups of women don't even have to have a baby to get the man's money. Let that marinate. Other groups of women, they pull up just being feminine, nice, respectful, of service, of assistance. And that they can't get that man to leave if they begged him to, because they're getting so much perk and benefit out of her. No baby has to be dangled. Child support does not have to be the lick. I'm able to get everything that you're trying to manipulate the man into giving to you just by being and doing what I'm supposed to do. Y'all have no idea, man. Y'all gonna have to learn how to compete the right way. This finesse shit, this is not real womanhood. It's not. Real womanhood is effortless. I don't have to try to play mind games. I don't have to try to control you. I don't have to try to manipulate you. I don't have to use a tactic. I just be. And it comes flowing to me effortlessly. That is what womanhood is about. And we're so dedicated to going about things the counterproductive way, we fuck it all the way up. And we end up struggling and hurting the worst because we don't want to do what's required to begin with. And so in the end, we realize, damn, I should have did that all along. And now when you get to a point where you want to do it and you can't because the trust is gone. Or you're just not that hot anymore. Thank you, Clyde. It's no point. Our women cool with us leaving. I'm working 80 hours, 80-hour weeks. I will grab my passport soon as well. Another one. Travel Dazzle says the fact that so many men are just now getting passports means that they tried. Oh, Travel Dazzle, I'm trying to wrap this up. And you keep making me hold on. Whoa. Let's highlight this. Let's highlight this. Travel Dazzle says the fact that so many men are just now getting passports means that they tried as long as they could. I'm glad they see the light now. This is major facts. Do y'all know how many black men on my platform alone are pulling up in the comments like, yeah, I'm getting my passport, or I just got my passport, and I'm waiting on my passport, and I'm getting ready to travel, I'm getting ready to see this, I'm getting ready to see that, I'm getting ready to do this, getting ready to do that. That speaks volumes about the amount of time that they have been waiting around and investing on women right here. Right here. They weren't even thinking about leaving you. A lot of us have pushed these men overseas. Now it's so bad for you that you have to come up with different tactics to finesse white men. Because the black men are done. But what we don't understand is the white men won't even stick their pinky toe in your water. So you won't even get the chance to use some of the same finesse tactics that you were able to use on black men, because black men were ready and willing for far too long to give you the benefit of the doubt, to work around you, to work with you, to compromise, sacrifice, love you through it, be understanding, be patient. You're not going to be able to pull this type of shit on a wide scale on white men, Asian men. It's not happening. A lot of y'all are not in the position, like I said earlier, of a Black China to pull a Rob Kardashian. You're not it, man. Good luck. Because black men, whew, they were pretty much the last resort that a lot of y'all on a massive scale would be able to pull some shit like that off. Thank you, Zulu. I've been seeing my prospect in Ethiopia. He said, I will be seeing my prospect in Ethiopia on the 18th. Our K1 visa is filed and paid for. Another one. Travel says, we love them, but they're just not worth the risk of our resources anymore. This was not supposed to happen. Clyde, another one. Look, you guys, good luck pulling your Black China shit, right? On a Rob Kardashian. Good luck. I don't see a lot of y'all being able to do that, for the mere fact alone that a lot of y'all are not in the position to, first and foremost. But a lot of other groups of men, they're just not going to even check for you like that, because they see what you are doing. They see how you treat your own men. So they don't want any part of that. They can't trust you. They see you as a traitor. They see you as so many other things. Whereas when it comes to black men, I'm going to be real, they see, other groups of women see a completely different side of them. Which is why earlier I said black men make better partners than black women in the eyes of other groups of people, because the other groups of women see how patient, loving, caring, supportive they are with black women. So they're like, well, damn, I want a man like that. And so their turnout is better as far as getting or gaining a certain result than we. Because look at us. Other groups of men are looking at how we are doing them. Again, do y'all not think that they see this type of shit? The lady that emailed me this told me this was on Instagram. This was an Instagram post. Do y'all think these other groups of men are blind? They're like, oh my golly, are these black women trying to finesse me and put me on child support? Are they making this a whole movement? Yes, they see you. They see you too, sis. And like I said, black men been seen it. But they were ready and willing to try to work with you and give you the benefit of the doubt. These other groups of men, like, I ain't touching that. Look what they trying to do to me. Fuck that. Look what they do to their own. You think I'm gonna get in the bed with her? I can't trust her. Look, y'all, I'm trying to wrap this up. I'm gonna read a few more super chat and then I say what I said, y'all. Like I said, y'all, these black men are not worried about it. They feel like they're not missing out because these other groups of men get the same black female. Zulu says, Anika, our black women have and use multiple men, which is just overrun through. Oh, Lord have mercy. Thanks again, Mr. Payne. I forgot to mention that I have my African American Express card as well. It's accepted everywhere on the planet. Another one. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Vernon. Exactly. We have gone from baby come back to swing low, sweet chariot. Let me ride. Lord have mercy. Another one. I can't. Like I said, black men have come to realize they are not missing out. Hold on. Sophisticated says most just want to pump and dump. Sophisticated ignorance? Who? Most who want to pump and dump? The men? Because when it comes to a lot of these, I hate to say, I'm trying to get up off of here, y'all. When it comes to a lot of these females out here thinking that they have all of these options, all of these men do just want to hit it and quit it. So again, like I said earlier, all you have is options of sexual partners at best. But I said what I said, y'all. Black men feel like they're not missing out because, again, they get the same treatment when you go anywhere else, right? So we got to step our game up and, again, compete the right way, the natural way. Because these other groups of women, they have us beat and they're taking your men. I got mine, sis. I was trying to help you get yours, but it's not looking that good. I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'll see y'all later. I appreciate y'all so very much pulling up with me. Thank you guys so much for your very generous donations. Thank you guys so much for your subscriptions, your likes, your dislikes, your comments, your interaction, your engagement. All of that is very much so appreciated. I take none of it for granted, you guys. I'm not sure when I'll be going live again. Y'all, I got some major dental work that I'm getting done. And so I don't know if your little big sis gonna be out for the count for a little bit, but I'll hopefully see y'all again next week sometime. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. And I thank you guys so very much. Then later on in this month, I got so much going on. I thought October would be smooth, right? I was planning on doing my collaborations and everything. I'm not gonna be able to do nothing in October. Yeah. But again, y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe. Make sure that you hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on our future dope discussions for when we do come back. And again, y'all go binge watch. We got plenty of dope discussions that y'all need to go and check out that I'm pretty sure y'all missed or you need to catch up on. Okay. So go ahead and watch our previous dope discussions because your little business is gonna be out for a few days. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay. Thanks, Muhammad. There is a book called How to Destroy a Man Now. Are you serious? Get the hell out of here. Oh my God. Thank you, Unity. Black women help this system more than any plot. Lord. Yeah, I'm trying to get up out here. Y'all keep coming through. Y'all keep coming through with more to say, but yes. Sophisticated. Can I be real with you? I'm not trying to do this to be messy. But I had quite a few of my like day one crown heads come through and told me not to do that collaboration. So I don't believe that I'll be doing that collaboration. You know, I I gotta stick to my day one crown heads. Y'all know. Let me tell y'all something. When it comes to my crown heads, I'm listening to y'all because y'all are my people. Y'all are my family. At the end of the day, Crown Head Nation is the ones that support me. And so if y'all are coming through like, no, sis, it's not a good look. That's not a good idea. And I'm getting multiple of y'all telling me the same thing. I'm taking heed to that. I'm listening to y'all. I don't care about the amount of exposure. I don't care about any of that. At the end of the day, it boils down to what y'all want and what y'all say. And if y'all tell me don't do something because y'all don't like this or y'all don't feel it's a good idea or it's a bad look, then I gotta take heed to it. Y'all laughing. I'm serious. I had so many of my crown heads emailing me like, yeah, I saw such and such hit you up for a collaboration. I don't feel like that's a good idea. And they went into a whole spiel about it. And I'm like, okay, if y'all say don't do it, I'm not gonna do it. And it's no shade to nobody. Look, everybody telling me don't. And so I pay attention to my people. It ain't ever just about getting a click and a view for me or $1 for me. Like at the end of the day, it's my people, and I gotta be authentic to y'all. I gotta be faithful to y'all. I gotta be loyal to y'all. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that collaboration. I don't think that I am. Because it was too many emails that I got. Like, nah, that's not a good look. He don't represent, what we're about. He has rage and we're not on the type of time. He makes passport bros look bad. I don't know, y'all. I just didn't like it. So I had to take heed to what my brothers were saying. And it's no shade. It's no shade. It's no hard feelings. I hope nobody takes offense. I'm just being real and telling what my people told me. No. So anyway, I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'll see y'all later. Much love and peace. And y'all go binge watch some dope discussions. I'll see y'all in the next dope discussion. Shout out to all of y'all. Big shout out to Sister George. Big shout out to G Money. Huge shout out to Mr. Payne, Sloan, all of y'all. Y'all are super dope. I'll take none of you guys for granted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I gotta go. Much love. Peace.